Hello, we're here at Muay Thai on Saturday. I'm very excited just because if you saw my vlog, if you know, then I missed last Saturday's Muay Thai. So we're here at Muay Thai. We're about to get some work in. Let's go.
All right, we just finished Muay Thai. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in my sparring today. I'll tell you why. But my offense was pretty good, so I am decently pleased with my offense and very disappointed in my defense. So today for sparring, I only sparred two different guys, and they were both taller and bigger than me. Of course, being taller there is more of an advantage, and I'm used to being taller. I'm not a tall guy. I'm pretty average, but just in general, like I'm more comfortable being a taller person naturally. That's just how it is with Muay Thai, especially. And so, any opportunity to spar the taller guys is always good because I can get that practice fighting on the inside. And I think that's what I was focusing on a lot more today. The first guy I sparred with him before, and he's cool. I did, I think, a lot better getting inside his reach and hitting the body. I was doing really good there, and that felt pretty good. Except I just kept getting tagged. Like my defense was pretty bad. Maybe it was just because I was focusing so much more on offense. But usually my defense is not this bad, and it was really frustrating. And then there was the second guy who was also taller and bigger than me, and he's a whole other can of worms because he's really new. His technique is not very good, but he's kind of interesting because he kind of goes like 100% in sparring, but he's not very good. So he'll move around a lot, and it's hard to pin him down, honestly. Also, because he has that reach, he can keep me away further, and he moves around a lot. He goes like at 100%, and it's just a weird experience because, like I said, today my defense was really bad, and so he was also tagging me too. He swings pretty wild, and I don't know, like I felt like I was having a hard time hitting him, even though he's really new, and I was hitting him. I was getting the leg kicks in. I was getting some punches in, a knee every now and then, and I was working on cornering both the tall guys and getting them into the corners and working them when they got nowhere to go. But still, like I just feel pretty disappointed in today's sparring. And then we didn't spar that many rounds for everyone, just because everyone either had to go or got tired. And that's another thing I've noticed. Like, I don't know if it's a carryover from my running experience or what, but like I'm always the last person sparring, and so that makes me feel pretty good because at least I know my cardio is good. And it's kind of crazy actually. Like I've noticed that I have the ability to regain my cardio in between rounds very quickly. Even when I was going against that guy who goes 100%, like I was also matching him, and I think that's also why I was not doing good. I was kind of going in like wild and kind of swinging also, because I wanted to like land shots on him because he moves around a lot, and is really wild. So I was trying to match his wildness, and I was also using a lot of energy. And then like after that round, like I regained my energy so fast. So I had so much more energy. I was hitting the bag at the end of the class. I was literally the last person working. So I don't know. That's an advantage I could take advantage of. Maybe if I do a smoker, I have the ability to expend a lot more energy and then regenerate it quickly, possibly. And like I said, I don't know if it's a carryover from my running, just that bigger gas tank. Like my sprinting cardio is not that good. Like if I were to go hard in a single round, like I think I'll get tired quickly. But I regenerate that quickly in between rounds. So maybe I have to work on my sprinting cardio. but yeah, like today was just kind of disappointing. I am always a little harder on myself. Like I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I did work on some of my goals, which was to get, you know, land more shots on the inside, more body shots, and I did. And so that was good. It's just like nothing is more frustrating, I think, than having your defense lack, because especially when you know you have good defense. Like last time I sparred and the last time before that I sparred, my defense was pretty good. I was being a lot more evasive. I was moving in and out, and I was not getting hit nearly as much. And of course, I wasn't sparring as many taller guys. These guys are really tall. They're a lot taller than me. So these guys are some of the tallest guys in the class. So that's just harder. And they're bigger than me. So like if I were to do a smoker, if I were to match up with somebody who was taller than me, they wouldn't be nearly they wouldn't be as heavy. So my shots would probably do more. But yeah, it's one of those days. You know, every day you get better. Every day, like I said yesterday, when you take L's, they're not necessarily losses. They can be lessons. So lessons, not losses. That's the theme of this weekend. Yeah, we'll get better day by day, and then we won't be dumb and get hit in the head a bunch of times. Yeah, I will talk to you during or after my run.
She won't let me. She said, okay.
I'm actually very tired. It's been a few hours, but I still have to get my 5-mile run in, so I'm gonna do that, and let's see how much I suffer.
Gotta take a quick pause on my run because my blood sugar is going low. I already had active insulin in me, so running, of course, makes it a little quicker. That was for my last meal, so I had gummies before my run, try and counteract that, but I'm still going though. So having a second pack of gummies right now. I'm like 2.2 miles in, so about halfway. So I'm gonna have these gummies, then trying to finish my run without dying. All right. My blood sugar is still low. I think it's evening out now, but I still have 1.5 miles to go. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna run to the Dollar General, which I think is like a mile away, so I can grab juice, so I can drink it, bring my blood sugar up, and then finish the run. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this run because I think my knee is all right. I think it'll let me finish all 5 miles. So I'm gonna push, do a little tactical readjustment, and then I'll meet you at the end. All right, I got 1 mile left. Let's finish this run. Finish our run 5 miles in. You know, there was definitely a point in there. It's 3 miles in. I had eaten all my gummies,
and my blood sugar was still low, and I was debating whether or not I should stop. It didn't even occur to me to run all the way down to the Dollar General, pick up some Gatorade. But you know, after my first half of the day where I was doing Muay Thai and I was just focusing on the negatives of that sparring day, that I decided, you know, today is not the day to take 2 L's. Today is only room for 1 L. Only one lesson. So I decided to, you know, run down to Dollar General, pick up some Gatorade, finish this run, and you know what? I'm happier for it. Hope you had a good Saturday, and I hope your Sunday is good too.